I come out here in the garage to make videos that will entertain me for the most part because I can. In this day and age of high technology and ease of use of various tools that we have at our disposal, allow us to do things that were impossible 20, even 10 years ago. But the one thing that disturbs me with this access to technology and social networking, YouTube, Facebook, is the fact that a certain milieu of individuals can accommodate or acquire a level of traction that boggles the mind, actually. There are several channels that I follow on YouTube, and they're a widely diverse group of people. Everything from Wrangler Star, who's a married man with a child, lives in Oregon, and he does all kinds of how-to videos. He does things on how to sharpen an axe, to cutting wood, to going to Mother Earth news festivals. And that's fantastic. I enjoy all kinds of diverse information, different viewpoints. And like 5+ million other people on YouTube, I follow Casey Neistat, or did until recently. And I'm 57 years old, and I'm old enough to be immodest. I'm old enough to be Casey's father. But I think I would be a proud father of Casey Neistat until recently, when he talked about, I'm voting for Hillary Clinton. Well, that's fine. If he wants to vote for Hillary Clinton, thumbs up to him. But don't get on your soapbox and tell the rest of the world that you're voting for her and this is why, and if you don't vote for her, that somehow you're less than a human being. Well, son, Mr. Neistat, Casey, dude, you're 35 years old. You're still a child. You haven't served. I know you have a younger brother that has served. I know you have an older brother that for whatever reason dropped off the face of the earth. I don't know if you had any part in that. Maybe, I don't care. But when you leverage your status as a celebrity or a YouTuber or whatever to the point where you try to dictate terms to other people, you've lost all credibility. I'm up to my eyeballs with the subterfuge that is spewed out every day as fact. And the whole idea of, fact checking is even more horseshit heaped upon layers of horseshit. I'm wearing this ball cap because I served in the military. I served aboard this ship. And I can't sit here and say I gladly served aboard this ship. There were days where I wanted to be anywhere but that ship. But looking back on it now, it was a transitional period in my life. And it made me probably a better person, a better man, hopefully a better husband and father to my children. My son decided to pursue a career in the Navy. That's what Americans do sometimes. But I'm tired. This conversation of who to vote for, what party to choose, left, right paradigm, everybody has an agenda. Everybody. I have an agenda. I have an agenda making this video because I'm tired. The whole process is tedious. Nothing makes any sense anymore except for the fact the Holy Word, the Holy Bible, the King James 1611 version, not the new international version, the American Standard, even the Schofield. Grab yourself a non-copyrighted King James version 1611 and see what it has to say. That's all I've got to say about it, except for the fact that it hurts me to realize that there are Americans, quote unquote Americans, that have the chutzpah to get or to leverage their position to the point where it's not just that I'm going to vote for XYZ, but that if you don't vote for XYZ, that somehow you're subhuman. You're a submoronic geek. You don't know what's going on. You don't have a clue. The boy is 35 years old. If anybody listens to Casey Neistat completely and is consumed with the idea that I need to vote for Hillary Clinton because Casey said so, there's no hope for this country. If Casey had just come out and said, I'm going to vote for Hillary Clinton and you need to go vote, period. But don't leverage the platform to dictate terms to anybody else. That goes completely counter to what he's trying to do. And besides, this form of government that we have in the United States of America is not, I repeat, is not a democracy. It is a constitutional republic. And people need to read about it and understand what that is, and they will realize that that's what makes America different from any other country in the world. We're not Marxist, we're not communist, we're not socialist. We're not supposed to be a democracy. We're a constitutional republic. A democracy is two wolves and a lamb deciding on what's for dinner. And that's exactly where we are today. That's where we find ourselves. And I'm just tired of the whole process. And I'm even more tired and repulsed by people who have a certain amount of traction, who have an audience, who have a following, who can, or feel like they can, come on this platform and dictate terms to other people. That, my friends, is anarchy and unadulterated horse shit. And we need to wake up.